New Hampshire Humane Society has been in operation since 1900. What folks perhaps do not always know about us is we began as a battered women's refuge. We were originally called the Women's Humane Society, but in the early 60s we split off, renamed ourselves as New Hampshire Humane Society, and focused purely on animal welfare. All of the staff here, all of our volunteers care deeply about the animals that call our shelter home until they find a loving new adoptive home after we've updated their resumes at our shelter.
We help people pick out their pets and everything like that. I take surrender calls when people need to surrender their animals, take in stray pets. I do a little bit of everything. I help in the medical room, clean, everything basically. I love animals. I've always wanted to work with animals ever since I was little. I actually got this job right out of college and have been here ever since, so for 10 years. Yeah.
It's a privilege to work here and to work with the volunteers. I mean, our volunteer program is so important to the animals here and to the staff because it's a big job to take care of all the animals that come through here, 1,000 a year, more or less. And without the volunteers helping with just the hands-on, as well as the events and the fundraisers and everything else that goes into keeping the shelter running, we wouldn't be able to do it without them. So it's a real privilege.
We pretty much take care of them until they find their homes. You know, we're their family until they find their forever family. So anything like, picking up poop, cleaning the kennels, walking them, just spending time with them, getting them ready to be home. Like Leia's a dog that needed a lot of extra work, before she was ready. And that's why we're here. Everyone has their part to play. It's amazing how they can just jump right back in. They don't forget kindness and they bring out the best in you too. Right, Leia? You're so weird, Jay. Come here. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing people can do is just to give, I mean, we ask for donations all the time, but giving isn't just monetary too. People can come in and give of their time and just who they are. Like, we run because of the donors and because of the volunteers. Like, we're here obviously every day and the dogs need us, but our volunteers are really the backbone of our organization here as far as keeping the dogs happy, because it's not just about feeding them and taking them out, 3 times a day. It's about spending time with them, just getting in there and working with them. Good girl.
New Hampshire Humane Society is a special family of people who care deeply about animals and their welfare and what happens to them. And much like a family, could we be dysfunctional some of the time? Perhaps yes, because we care about animals so much. But once you're in the New Hampshire Humane Society family, just like in other families, you're never ever really out. 2 degrees of separation in the community is all that separates us from our adopters, our donors, businesses who care and support our mission, staff. And the most important member of that family is indeed the 4-legged creatures that absolutely rely on us for the care and services that we can provide.
The animals always make it worth it. That's what I love the most. And the people too, setting them up with the family that will love them forever. It can be pretty magical.